What most of you should start thinking about, along with what you're doing here, is what goes with that to make it a golden package. What makes it so people love to have you around? What makes it so people love to hire you? Now, we're in a generation now where I teach, and I find that there are two things that are getting lost. The heart of playing music and the fundamentals of the music. Now, I'm not here to get on your case, but you want to know what made me successful? Heart and fundamentals. I had a heart for playing everybody's music, but that heart was based on the joy that I got out of making them happy. Think about this. The drums are usually in the back, and you're supporting someone in the front. And what is one of the hip-hop terms that everyone says now? I got your back. Well, understand that if you're in the back and you're supposedly supporting the guy in the front, and you got bombs and missiles and Scud missiles and all this stuff going on in the back, you don't have his back because he's in a danger zone or she's in a danger zone. They're in a minefield. And quite often, we hear all of these singers singing this beautiful music, and we hear bombs bursting in air behind them. So you don't have their back. You're putting them in a dangerous position, an uncompromising position. So my life has been based on really trying to figure out how I fit in with others. Yeah, I've had my own band, wasn't successful. None of you bought the records. I didn't even put them on here. You know, nobody wanted to hear any drum records from me. Everyone wants to hear me play with somebody else. So I accepted my role, I accepted my mission, and for the last 40 years, that's what I've done, and it's made me quite happy. So, what I'm telling you is, with this music, there's a personality side and there's a business side. And the three line up together to make a successful musician. I know a lot of guys that play great, but have no commitment. No commitment to themselves, no commitment to the music, and no commitment to whomever they're working with. You know, the guys that I call the gig hounds, that they'll commit to someone and then someone else calls and dangles $100 more in front of their face and they go. Well, that's no commitment. So that's undependability. I know guys that play great, can't read the music. That's a big one. I can't tell you how many times some of my friends and idols have been replaced by me. And it's embarrassing. And I tell them all the time, dude, that's supposed to be you. Because let me tell you something. When I come in, I'm charging them up. So whatever they were paying you, you would have been better off learning how to do that. Because when I come in, I'm charging them up and I'm getting paid because I'm going to do the job. And they're not going to take it from me. So all these are things that you got to think about. The most important one, coming late. Coming late. Cutting it close. Gig starts at 9, you show up at 8:45. Drums in the truck, and now you're running through the crowd trying to get the drums set up. And you got an excuse. Drummers are good with excuses. Good with excuses. The first excuse you learned in high school. Band director tells you to play something, you say, that's what I play. That's an excuse, because you really don't know what you play. I know it sounds like I'm on your case, but I had to learn a lot of this stuff the hard way. Time and tempos. I had to learn about tempos because I thought I was ready to play out, and I went down to the Lighthouse to sit in with Bobby Bryant and Oliver Nelson, and I went and they called this tune, and it was like really fast. Ding, 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 ding. And we started playing, and they heard about me, and I was a young kid, but I was like the hot shot, right? Well, I got to do ding, 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 ding. And after that day, I said, okay, I know what I got to do. I got to go in here and work on time. I got to work on playing fast. I got to work on playing slow. I can play in between, but I got to work on playing fast. I got to work on playing slow and making it swing. Time. Guys, sometimes are time bandits. My job requires a number of things on a consistent basis. Knowing and playing all the styles, playing with a click track, knowing various forms of music, and being sensitive to the needs of the people I'm working with. That's what I do. That's what I get paid to do. I don't get paid to do the Tony Williams, the Jack DeJohnette, and all the great drummers. I get paid to read the music, play the music, and make it authentic. Read the music, play the music, make it authentic. That's all they call me for. All of the body of great work that you've heard me do is based on me playing someone else's music. That's it. But we kind of go away from that because as drummers, we want to do our own thing. And it's rarely about us. It's always about the leader. Once you get that into your head, you will work. Once you can groove, sound good, and get along with others, you will work. Those of you that have seen me walk around here, I have a sense of humor. Why? Because if I take this too serious, I might kill somebody. Think about it. It's music. There's supposed to be a certain joy in this. And if that joy and that passion is not there, why are we doing it? So we got to make it fun. We got to make it fun. And if we've done all the work, it's automatically going to be fun. Every time you go to work, you relax. When I go to a session, I'm excited because I want to see what they're going to have me play today that I'm going to play and have fun doing. I mean, we go to the studio sometimes and we make jokes. We look at the music and we say, the session was booked in at 1 o'clock and we show up at 1, and normally you do a 3-hour session and we say, what time is your tea time? Oh, my tea time is at 1:30. Well, I got a 1:45 way out in the valley, so I need drive time because we're going to go on and we're going to knock the music out and we're going to kill it. And that's really my secret. Learn your fundamentals, learn music, and here's the biggest one, learn repertoire. Now what that means is listen to and enjoy everything.